Hi everybody, it's Colette Baron-Reid. Welcome to this week's Oracle Card Guidance and Lesson. We're doing the Celtic Cross this week with Crystal Spirits. I haven't used this deck in a reading here for a long time. Before I start, I want to invite you October the 21st at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. An event called Mystical Connections is happening, and it's happening with me and John Holland. It's an online event. We're doing a couple of hours of amazing readings. It's fabulous. If you've ever seen us work together, it's mediumship on steroids. So I hope you'll join us. That's Mystical Connections. Check it out, my website, colettebaronreid.com/mystical-connections. Easy to do. Tickets are selling out fast, so we will be putting a cap on the attendance. All right, so let's start with the Crystal Spirits deck. So I've laid out the cards for the Celtic Cross reading, and I'm going to go through all of them. Each Crystal Spirit has a message for us. And so listen to the message, and we're going to do the reading now. So this, remember, is not so much a prediction, and it is a prescription of how to work with the energy we're all going to be faced with. So the first card, very important card, the anchor card of this reading is Dalmatian Stone. It's card number 19 in the deck. And Dalmatian Stone is all about being playful. It's asking us to be joyful. It's saying, let's have some fun. It's the happy, happy card. So we really want to infuse joy and bring joy into every single thing that we encounter this week. It's important. Now, the next card that we need to focus on is what crosses us. And here's the nature of the obstacle, or how we need to work with whatever obstacle shows up for us. And it's life on life's terms. It's Seraphos Green Quartz, card number 50. That is crossing Dalmatian Stone. So this is really requiring us to radically accept the situations that we have, life on life's terms. That's I say the serenity prayer with this particular crystal. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. So this is either going to be the obstacle that we don't seem to be able to accept life on life's terms, or it's telling us that, in fact, we need to. So really, I'm looking at this going, you know what? The thing that the obstacle is that we're not necessarily going to get exactly what we want this week, that we have to say, okay, these are the conditions I have no control over. That becomes a sense of surrender. And when we get flexible with that, that's amazing. So the foundation of this is selenite. Now, selenite, I have selenite in front of all my computers. I love selenite. I'm obsessed with selenite. Selenite's the big clearer of the house. But it also reminds us that we could be like liquid light, so that the flexibility, the fluidity that we need, this is what's at our foundation, is that movable, flexible resilience that we have. And if we continue to bring the best of us forward and clear away the negativity, which is, what this is asking us to do, then our foundation is solid, and yet it's always a story in motion. It's still moving. We don't need it to be dense and solid. We need us to feel solid about the fact that we're going to bring our best forward. Now, what is the lesson that we've learned already? And that's embodied in the card Amazonite, and Amazonite is card number 2. I have tons of Amazonite in the house. And it reminds us about going with the flow. Interesting that selenite and amazonite have some qualities, although they don't have the same qualities as crystals, but they have a sort of reminder to us about the flexibility and the fact that things flow. They emerge, they evolve. This is natural order. So the fact that this is all kind of part of our storyline this week is very important. We learned this lesson already. We know about going with the river, the flow of the river, and whatever obstacle that we have, we flow around it.
I just realized we're doing a crystal reading and we don't have any crystals anywhere.
Okay.
How's that?
That's chrysocolla.
Okay.
All right.
Should I go now?
Yes.
Snap your finger.
I think that's so cute. So now let's take a look at what's the highest that we can reach for. Now, pink sapphire is the highest we can attain. It is for our highest good. And that's about forgiveness. It's about letting go resentments. It's all about cleansing and letting go, radically accepting another as they are, for example, like circumstances that they are, and forgiving them, releasing our expectations that things should be different. That's a quality of love and softness in a way, and allowing the vulnerability of that to be present in our lives. Now we go to the next card, and the next card represents, that's Euclase, and Euclase is card number 23. And that's all about our higher truth, the knowledge and the wisdom that we have within us and how we have to trust that. So this is a beautiful flow, reminding us to see joy and also playfulness and not take ourselves too seriously, and yet do this very serious work and really get to that place where it's like, okay, life on life's terms, I cannot control this. I will not engage against it. I will then say, okay, I have no power over you, but I have power over me. So I am going to forgive us, forgive it, whatever the situation is, and I am going to bring compassion and love into it. And I know that I can trust myself because within me is a higher wisdom, and it's in me. I don't have to look outside of myself for it. Now, these next 4 cards are all bringing us into a kind of alignment with the energies of the week and reminding us that we can also trust certain flows of energy because it's complex. It's not just one thing. It's not black or white. First card is great. It's green aventurine. That's always for me that card of luck and opportunity and something good. Like, the fortune card that comes in and goes, aha, all of this is excellent, that there's something really fabulous that's still inherent in the week ahead. And I like that with Dalmatian stone. It's like remembering wear the world loosely around our shoulders. Don't hold on too tightly. We want to see things the way they're supposed to be. And who's for us to say what's supposed to be? And this is really great because it says, you know what, if you do this, if you are fluid and if you are bringing your light forward and you're forgiving and you're saying, okay, I accept life on life's terms. Now what can I do around that? What can I change in me? And then to remember, we have higher wisdom. We can trust ourselves. And then fortune comes out of that. And what I love about kyanite, the next card 28, so that was 25. Kyanite is all about restoring order. Kyanite is building bridges, is mending fences. So this card, Pink Sapphire, and kyanite have a relationship to the other because this is the action of what happens after we've gone through this. So it's the action on one's part, on your part, to say, you know what, I'm going to bring the olive branch. I'm going to mend this. Whatever I see things have gone asunder, what can I do to help this as opposed to run away and hide in a corner, right? So, and because there's playfulness with this too, there's a friendly quality of this week as well too. So now we move into Moldavite. Moldavite is card number 35. So Moldavite is a transformation card. It's all about what happens to us when we move from one form to the other. And this is all about transforming what feels yucky into something good. So here we have this reminder that things can transform. Nothing has to stay the same. There's a real hope in Moldavite. There's a real sense of like, ooh, something can be renewed here. Something can actually happen that is good, that is happy, that is joyful, that is friendly, that can come from something that, has been revelatory and whatever. And it just feels for the highest good of all. And there really is this beautiful bridge being built in here if we pay attention to the invitation of the energy this week. And last but not least, malachite, one of my favorite stones, 34, is all about clarity of mind. So we've got intellectual clarity. We have to trust that we can think straight. If you're not thinking straight, meditate, right? If you're finding your heads all jumbled up, malachite's a great stone to meditate with. If you don't have it, you can imagine it or you can use the cards, but it really is about trusting that we will think clearly and making sure we think clearly, being clear about facts. That's how this card plays into that one. It's really about life on life's terms. What really are we looking at instead of projecting what we think something is, making assumptions about something? This says, no. See things exactly as they are and make good strategic decisions. And so this week fosters all of this energy so that we could have the best week possible. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. This was the Crystal Spirits card deck. Don't forget, we are having an event October the 21st. John Holland and myself, Mystical Connections. If you want to learn more about it, it's a couple hours of us doing turbocharged readings. John is one of the best mediums on the planet. I will be doing mediumship. I will be doing, I don't know what I'm going to be doing, cards, talk, I don't know. But it is going to be wild. We can promise you that. So, ColetteBaron-Reid.com. /mystical-connections. There's gotta be a link somewhere here. I don't know where it is, but I bet you do. And I hope to see you there. Take care. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. That would be amazing. Give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. We'd love to read your comments. Take care.